Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Mel.
Today we're going to do a super cute video. We're going to draw our lives. My parents met at what my mom calls the most confusing time in her life, which, I'm not entirely sure what that, means, but she's a bitch, so whatever. My dad is a singer in a Hootie and the Blowfish cover band, and my mom was in the crowd one night. My dad says that he locked eyes with the most beautiful woman he had ever saw. He talked to her after the show, and she wasn't interested, so she introduced him to her friend, which was my mom. After 5 tequila sunrises and some convincing, 9 months later, I was born. My childhood was great. My dad played a lot of music, and I was kind of like his roadie or whatever. My mom would need to have mommy time sometimes, so my dad would take me to work with him, which was so much fun. I remember one time when I was 10, some guy tried to take me home with him, and my dad saw me leaving from the stage, so he stopped the whole show just to go beat that guy up in the parking lot. Isn't that so sweet? I love my dad. My parents tried to make it work, but my mom one time keyed my dad's scion after she found out he was having an affair, so I would say that was the breaking point. Shortly after, my mom married Daryl, a nice construction worker with the best of luck. He's constantly playing the lotto, and he loves his scratch-offs. He wins a lot of money and spoils me rotten. Me and my mom call him Mr. Moneybags. He's always there when we need something. Love you, Daryl! My dad is living his dream and playing the same 4 bars outside of Atlantic City. He got remarried to this woman named Cindy, who was a former hooker with the biggest boobs I've ever seen. They're huge. I visited their new trailer park last summer, and I've gotta say, for having 4 dogs, it doesn't even smell that bad. He's still waiting for his big break, but if you ask me, 57 is his year.
I guess you could say Maddie!
What? I need to blow my
God. You couldn't do that somewhere else?
No, I literally need to do it.
Get out!
I know.
I guess you could say I was what you call a happy little accident. My parents were on a date at Taco Bell, and after sharing their 3rd double cheesy gordita crunch, my mom naturally ran for the bathroom. Lo and behold, there I was, hanging over a Taco Bell toilet bowl. After 5 years of living at Chester's, my dad's bosses, my parents finally realized it was time to upgrade. I guess at that point, the 1-bedroom shed in the backyard of my dad's boss's yard wasn't big enough for the 3 of us. So then we moved into our first home and immediately then had to move out because it was severely infested by termites. So back to Chester's. I'll never forget, that year for Christmas, I got my first bike and no longer would I have to walk 6 miles to my kindergarten class. However, one particularly icy morning, I found out the hard way of how important it is to wear a helmet. Paramedics said I was legally dead for about 12 minutes and would not have survived had it not been for the kindness of the 2 police officers who had just happened to be staking out the Croc House on the northbound side of the freeway that morning. After slipping out of my coma, I had come home to find out it was no longer 2007, lost 4 teeth, had a baby brother, and started my first day of 2nd grade. That's when Maddie and I became best friends. She filled me in on all the tea I had missed for that year and a half. She was such a good friend. She made me feel so stupid for not knowing all the TV shows and movies I had missed. In the summer of '09, my dad got caught stealing from his company again. Chester was really sweet about it though. He neatly packed up our stuff from the shed and had it waiting for me after I got off the school bus. Everyone got to see all the cool stuff my family owned. They said it was like Kit the American Girl doll, but I had no idea what they were talking about. My parents got this really great deal on this awesome trailer. It had a deck and running water. Stuff we never had at Chester's. In the 3rd grade, things were looking up. I had this wonderful opportunity to play the lead role in the school's production of The Wizard of Oz as the Wicked Witch of the East. I was so happy that after the house literally fell on top of me that my best friend in the entire world, Maddie, got to wear the shoes for the rest of the show when she played Dorothy. The niceness of the running water didn't last for long. Soon, tensions rose between my parents, but my mom always found ways to make me feel loved. Every night she'd tell me a bedtime story and send me to sleep with a nice warm glass of Monster. My favorite stories were about her time as a corrections officer in the county jail. Every night I'd lie awake, listening to my parents scream at each other while thinking about what I would do if somebody would try to stab me if I was in jail. Flash forward to my 8th grade choir solo. Maddie had gotten the flu and couldn't attend the concert, so it was my time to shine as her understudy. When I got up to the microphone to sing my solo in Watch Me Whip by Silento, I opened my mouth to sing and my tooth that was hanging on by a thread fell out after I whipped a little too hard. I went to the dentist and apparently drinking too much Monster will rot your teeth to the core. According to my dentist, I was the youngest person to get a full set of dentures by the age of 14. When I asked my dad why I hadn't gone to the dentist in 7 years, he answered by saying, "Why would I line the pockets of the bourgeoisie?" Freshman year, Maddie said I would be the laughing stock of the 9th grade if I went to homecoming dance alone. I asked the foreign exchange student Bolby if he wanted to go with me, and we actually had a really nice time despite my dad trying to threaten him with the shotgun. I didn't know what Bolby was saying, but I do know he wanted to kiss me. While we were slow dancing under the Christmas lights in the gym, Bolby kissed me while Bad and Bougie played in the distance. That's the best night of my life. As for today, things are a little rough. My mom and dad live in separate trailer parks on the opposite side of town. My parents legally cannot be seen with each other. One time they ran into each other at the Dollar General and almost threw down near the frozen food aisle. Their divorce is nasty. My mom has the best divorce lawyer in town, Timothy Jones. I don't know if I can talk about the case right now, but I will say Timothy has been a great help. Thanks, Timothy. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below who the better drawer is.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.